What's good? What's good? We are back. Can y'all hear me out there okay? Hood Postman, mail room, subscribe, click the notification bell so when that dope content drop, it'll hit like it's the first of the 15th. How y'all doing out there today, man? Can y'all hear me? Battery. Can y'all hear me out? How's my sound going? So Poppy Street story, K Street. That's my boy Zeus stayed on Poppy. You know that, right? Yeah, Zeus was on Poppy. How's the sound out there? And about Wilson Park swimming pool, Winston Park swimming pool, man. That was some back in the day stuff. That was like really the 60s and the 70s. That's crazy how they covered the pool up. Okay, back clear now. Right on, Mookie. I appreciate you. Where you from, Mookie? What's up, man? What's up, Pooley? Clear now. Sound clear right on, man. I appreciate that. What's up, brother? Eric, what's good with you, man? Y'all shout out to you from Mookie from Bakersfield. Hey, you probably know my cousin Booger Red, Shotwells, Cottonwood Road, Melwood, Casino, Watts. Oh yeah, man, that's where we at, man. Hey man, what's up? Seymour Green, what's good with you, champ? Tuscaloosa, Oklahoma. OKC in the house. That's that 702. What's good with you, Shaka? What's the politics, man? The politics, man. That's what it is, man. You know what I mean? Y'all see the caption. What you gonna do about it, man? Because I'm out here doing everything I can, but obviously I'm just one individual, of course. But I expect everybody else to pull their own weight. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what you project in your brain, and what you project is what you project in your reality. You know what I mean? So a lot of that we got to change the thinking. You know what I mean? Because a lot of cats are not thinking in the right terms of what they should be thinking, especially at the age level group they are. A lot of people are just still caught up in just some ruckus, man. For whatever reason, like they kind of stuck there. Same soup, rehearsed, bro, reheated, bro. That's right, Billy man. What did your guy beef with T Plat start? Wait a minute. What did your guys beef? Man, that ain't really no beef, bro. That's just like random stuff. You know what I mean? That's stuff that just happened, boom, 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 keep it moving. And it's not really, I don't know if it's really, you can call it a beef, you know. I don't know if you can really. Let me ask you guys this. You guys seem to be like on the Latino brothers, right? Right? So let me tell you something, man. When have you ever in the city of Compton seen 200 or 300 Latinos gather at a function and function together? I mean, you'll see that with the Crips and you'll see that with the Blood, but you never see that with them. Why is that? Answer that question. Riddle me that. You know what I mean? Yeah, cautiously. You're right. He said never. Yeah, that's true. But you know what I mean? I'm just saying, a lot of people like, especially out of state, that really don't know what goes on in the Compton or South Central or area. They really don't think. A lot of these guys just be taking pop shots and just be popping up here and there. You know what I mean? But when it come to their numbers, 'cause here's the thing, right? Y'all follow me on this. When it come to the Mexican mafia or the Serenios, right? The kids nowadays, right? The Latino kids, right? They got about four things they do now: military, police academy, college, gay. Those four things. So therefore, there's not a lot of room for recruitment for us being a Sereno or being in the Mexican mafia. That's what the Latino kids are doing nowadays. They own bro, nigga, dude. That's what comes out their mouth. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it a band with you. You know what I mean? Because it's, for me, it's just observable reality. I just look at what's around and see what's going on and seeing how the people move. And when you take in everything into account, you notice some things. And a lot of that thing is just kabuki theater, spookism. It's not really proven, you know. What's up, all original 5150 in the house? They do it for the longevity. Yeah. So, you probably want to, think of some more questions. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that Postman finally caught you alive. They better know that the vibe is all respect, though, G. Right on street for you. I appreciate you catching the line, man. I'm gonna try to do it more often so you guys can get in, man. Because Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, you gotta stop by the mailroom, subscribe, click the notification bell, so when the dope content drop, it'll hit like the first of the 15th. And y'all remember the first of the 15th, man. That stuff used to drop, right? Kev Mac told their LAPD, Kev Mac told their LAPD rolling through 60 hood, flashing Sereno manners to young 60s. I don't know, maybe they was. I mean, but let me tell you something, man. And I think I said this the other day. I'm gonna say it again. Why in the black and Latino community, the police are known as the Stony Boys. They were known as the Stony Boys, the Vikings, the Executioners, and any other kind of off-brand name you can think of that these police officers had. Now, they supposed to be the police department and the sheriff department. Why do they have to have subtitles? Why do they have to have studio names to distinguish who they are? They're supposed to be the serve and protect. In the white community, that's who they are, the police and the sheriff department. They're there to serve and protect. But in the urban community, Latino and melanated, or in the melanated people's community, they're known as those names there. There's a reason right there, because they really don't know how to relate to us. They don't know how to communicate with us. And they think because we talk what we use of it, we express ourselves with our hands and gestures, they take that as a aggression, like we being hostile. That's not how we are. That's not how we operate. If they knew the people, if they knew the culture, they would know that. Yeah, them jokers are gang. Yes, they are gang members. I said this countless of times. They're gang. That's how they are. They have been given legal authority to operate. But when you think about it, they are a gang, man. They are a gang for sure. Right on, Crystal. How you doing today? Crystal, you came back in. I appreciate you, Crystal. Lisa, what's up? Whoa, there you go, Lisa. Yeah, I mean, with Professor Mel, you're gonna hear some stuff. Here's another thing, though, and I ask people, what are you gonna do about it? You know, what is an individual? What are you gonna do about the circumstances that lie in front of us as a people, or lie in front of you? You know, why do religion have different gods but the same devil? See, these are the questions that a lot of people don't want to answer, or they don't want to even deal with. But Let's put that out there for a minute. So when we deal with these demonic people, I'm talking about the people that call themselves sheriffs and police departments. You see, because to me, there's no good cop. Until the good cop become anti-bad cop, then I put them all in one basket. If the good cop is not anti-bad cop, then they're all in one basket because they they kind of go with it, go along with it. You know what I'm saying? They're not doing anything about it. So obviously they concur with it, right? After all these years, they do nothing to bridge the gaps in the separation and continue to shout out Professor Millie Mill from Columbus, Ohio. Well, Brian Johnson, got you. Big facts, Professor. Crystal Blame, I'm listening. Lisa, you listening? Okay, good. I appreciate that. So, so what's up, Caddy 2, your family mail? Was Caddy 2? No, Caddy 2 wasn't my family. He was just my son's protege. I guess you know, I never got a chance to meet him because at the time when he tragically lost his life, I was in federal prison over in Terminal Island. Yeah, you concur, Lisa? Right on. I appreciate that. Yeah. So what are we talking about today? You know what I mean? What are we gonna do about it as a people? What are we gonna do? Well, are we gonna continue to complain? Or are we gonna start initiation, results, and conflict resolution amongst our people? What are we gonna do? What up, y'all chosen? I see you. Dion Banks. That's what it is. Assalamu alaikum. That's right. Assalamu alaikum to you, brother. How's the brother? And that's interesting, man, because a part of what got me going as far as the education I got was through Islam. You're right. I give a lot of credit to Islam, different gods for divisive purposes. One devil for the same blame. Yeah, that's a good one, Pooty. I can't disagree with that, man. You know, I cannot disagree with that. But yeah. So how you guys been enjoying the videos lately, man? You know what I mean? When I interview these people, you know what I mean? I got some more people lined up, man, coming soon. You met T Wee a couple of years ago, him and my uncle, Freemason. Yeah. T Wee's a Freemason, absolutely. Him and the homie Raw Dog. Oh, Raw Dog is over there with you too. Reg, knockout artist, Raw Dog. Knock two or three niggas out at a time. That's my homie right there. Great videos. I appreciate that. So who got any questions for me today? I got a cold recipe for you, big homie. You do? Okay. Let's have it. I don't really like to say who I'm really interviewing next, but I'm telling you, man, let's put it this way. They top shelf. Top shelf. You can't get no, when I say top shelf, think about it in the sense of the top, the top brass of the CCO. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, they top shelf, man. Don't get no bigger than these guys. Yeah. You tell the greatest stories, they always hit home and get something from them. Yep, yeah. I mean, yeah, I try to give you something, man. I try to give you some substance. You know, the world is built on violence. That's all I gotta say about what we gotta do about it. Yeah, the world, and that's interesting that you say that, right? Because we came to a country that evolved, that was birthed out of the protests. It was birthed out of protests, violence, rioting, burning of buildings. You know, if you think about how it came together, because they was fleeing tyranny from the British government, right? Government, right? And they came up here to settle in what we call New England at the time, right? In North America. But yet the very same thing that they was escaping from, they initiated it towards a people of an indigenous people that was indigenous to the land in which we're standing on. What up, Trap Star? I see you, baby. Shout out to Loco, man. Shout out to Loco out there in Houston. That's my guy, man. Right on, bro. What's going on, Monroe? It's a false for them to think that. Well, think what, Monroe? Think that that way is right. The form, psychological gestures, physical gestures, facial expressions, behavioral tendencies presents us with new lessons. Yeah, you're right. You got that right. What's up with Scrunchy these days? Scrunchy, man, that's my guy too, man. You better watch out. Yes, indeed. That's Scrunchy right there. Yeah, Loco in the house. This channel is definitely cracking. Not the same one as Drive Reverse, and it has original flair. Yeah, I try to give it original flair. I don't like to be limited, because the only limitations anyone ever has is the ones they place on themselves or they allow others to place on them. So I want to talk about spirituality. I want to talk about the history of the Crips and the Bloods, of course. We could do that. We can talk about politics. We can just talk about being black, you know, our religion. Religion is always like a deep subject, especially with us, because it's so us as a people are so passionate about it. You know what I mean? Because we recognize something. It has truth in it, you know, but there's a lot of stuff in there that's been distorted, changed, switched around, and it's kind of like they took our African spirituality, repackaged it to where it reflect Europeanism and the Europe and the faces of the European and the names of the Europeans, and sold it back to us, and we bought it. You know, you get what I'm saying, Crystal? Lisa, what's going on? Yeah, that's Trap Star right there. So, question all you guys: what do you guys believe is the toughest, the the hardest hood in the world? The hardest hood in the world. Anybody can answer that question? South Africa in the house. The hardest, the baddest hood in the world, the toughest hood in the world. Anybody have an answer to that question? Facts. Do you think white race in the 60s was influential by us, the teenagers specifically? Of course they were. What up, Big Devil? That's my guy right there, man. Shout out to Polk Street, 42nd, 42. You know what it is. There you go. You almost got it. You almost got it, Deon Banks. You, oh man, it's parenthood. Yeah, parenthood. Parenthood is the toughest hood in the world. Yep, that's it. It's the toughest hood in the world is parenthood. You guys know, I mean, how many of you guys got children that you're raising and they just don't want to get it? They don't want to listen. They think they know everything, you know. These kids now call the cops on you. They think you finna punish them, in a way that they don't like it. They call the cops. Brotherhood. Yeah, that's another good one. Thank you, all Jesus. Look. Question about the young homie. I got a question for the young homie. Young for you, big homie. Okay, go ahead. Shoot. Any God? Floyd Jones, what's good? I'm waiting for that question, man. Who got that question? Who want to start off? Who want to put the question out there? You got a question, I definitely got an answer. Okay, Ryan AK, Trap Star, family, you are the blessed and highly favored. Yeah, he definitely. I agree with that, Lisa. I just what I could get more women in here and get more of their input on a lot of stuff. Because see, you know what really don't happen and stuff we need to talk about. Call the cops here at my house. You better leave. That's right. Is that we don't never as men. that been in part of this phenomenon known as a gangbang, we don't think about the trauma and the things we put the women through. You know what I mean? Because they the ones that have to, when you catch that time, they got to get on, figure out a way to come visit you, figure out a way to get you a package and do all the things you need them to do. You know what I mean? So we don't really pay attention. I don't think the men pay enough attention to how hard that is on some of the women we have in our lives because they be really, really team players, man, and they be like doing the best they can to maintain the household, cook and clean, keep the kids together, and then we go out there. And well, I'm not saying me, but I've been a part of that. But it's a lot of cats to go out there to just do something that's really, really not in favor of the family unit, and he causes himself to get locked up. And then he expect the woman to maintain the mortgage, maintain the car notes, maintain the insurance when you was bringing in the bulk of the cash that came into the household, whether you was hustling, working, whatever you did to cause yourself to get separated and disenfranchised from your family was really all your fault. You let your family down. But we don't look at how much trauma that is on the women, even our moms, our sisters, our girlfriends, our wives. We really put them through a lot. And I think, you know what I mean, we owe them a lot of gratitude, you know, for really sticking it out for us, you know what I mean? Because men can lead. Remember this, men can lead, but it's a woman who guides him. See, I always give my sister because listen to this. Crystal, Lisa, Marlene. I don't know if Marlene is in there, but listen, you guys are the original woman, right? The original woman. Why would me as a black man give up an original to accept a copy? Everything else is just a copy of who you are. You are the original woman. You are the salt of the earth. You are the mother of the earth. Everything came from you. So for me to give up you to accept a copy, it's just beyond my scope. It's beyond my scope of thinking. I don't know how brothers do that and how they wind up in that collusion or how they even phantom in their mind that somehow they're getting a better situation. They're not getting a better situation. They're getting somebody like, let's look at Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre took that girl, that Nicole girl, whatever her name, young, he took her from a former NBA player, right? She divorced him, left him, probably took his money, married Dr. Dre, and then some 20 some years later, she set him up just as perfect. It was the perfect storm. Now she got this real, really big life. And you can look at all these different type of women, like the woman that was married to Kobe Bryant. Look how she's carrying on. You know what I mean? She got this real stern look on her. All these women have these stern looks on their face. They really be like men, you know. Real male energy be just bouncing off of it. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. Real talk, real talk. That's right, Oak Park boxing. Oak Park. You from Sacramento? Big Deb. Did you ever race with the see, that's a big devil. Then why we gotta hold it together? Cook, clean, work, sick, not let me see, not pay the bills, keep gas in the car, parent teacher conference, and save money to jail and yep, yep, Crystal, yeah, yeah, that happens, right? But that takes a really, really strong, well put together woman. You know, that's a strong woman right there, right? To endure it and shoulder all that. You know what I mean? That's a lot of stuff to shoulder. You know what I mean? So, brothers, if you can, you should show your girl or your woman, your wife, or whatever, a great deal of gratitude if that's been your situation. Because we as men sometimes we can get selfish and lose track of that reality. You know, yeah, flashback, right on. He's he's no troll due to the hub politics. The So what you want to talk about, Big Deb? You want to jump in with me or something? And still be in the house and still abandon the woman. Yeah, yeah, that happens too. Yeah, of course that happens too. Yeah, we get so caught up, man. You know what I mean? Especially in the street life, man. The street life is very RB44. Why can't we get the Hoover history? I don't know. I guess I gotta find a Hoover that's willing to part with the history. Maybe I'll reach out to Tony Stacy. Oh, okay. You was asking Henry God a question. Um, yeah, I didn't see his question. What was his question, there? I had went on a little tangent for a minute. Lisa Jackson. What was Henny God's question? Somebody, I don't remember what it was. Henny God, what was your question? Did the Palms and Oaks come out before Santana Jr. said they came out in '73? Palm and Oak wasn't out in those '73, bro. It was the Linwood Crips that was out in '73. There was no such thing as Palm and Oak. Palm and Oak came a little later. A little later. Of course, I hung on Poppy Street. I used to have my boy was Zeus, man. That was my boy. That was my guy. Absolutely, Lisa. Get well soon at Big Devil. For sure. Just thought of the question. Good looking though on the answer. Right on. For sure, Big Devil. Yeah, I mean, it would be really good to get some Hoover history and some West Side. I actually working on let's see, what's the guy from? It's Nolan. He's from where's Nolan from? Uh he's off the deep West Side, not Gear Gang, Marvin Gangsters. He's like one of the guys that started, invented by the CIA during the drug trade. Yeah, yeah. Oak Park Crip boxing crip. Black woman is the black backbone. She is. Absolutely. I agree. I agree. You can't tell some of these people like Charles Barkley and it. Man, but what do y'all think about did y'all hear about what happened to Polite? The brother who's a what is he? He's part of the conscious community, speaks really well, got a lot of information, very informative. Did y'all hear about what happened to him? Or y'all even familiar with him? Was K Street Ludus Park? Yeah, they was Ludus Park. That's where Elliot and a gang of them cats used to hang over there. Jimmy Butler, Joe Shine, a gang of them cats used to hang on. Mousy, all them hung on K Street. You pick up loads. Uh, Now I don't pick up no loads out of state. Submissive women is what we need. Yep, that's true, Deb. I am. Polite situation is crazy, huh? What do you think about that? Man, a 14-year-old girl. You think this guy, he done accumulated all this wealth. He got all this money. He got at least 4 to 5 different wives, right? Why would he do something like that? A 14-year-old? It's like I think it was his stepdaughter. Your whole family grew up on K? Oh yeah, what part? What was your family name? Yeah, yeah, the mouse from Luther's part. Yeah. Sorry that about to interview him tonight at 10. Oh, okay. Founder of Fruit Town Paru in Treetop. Who's the founder of Fruit Town Paru? I don't know who really is the founder, but I know most of the Fruit Town Paru. I know most of them, man. I went to school with them. Big Stanley Simon, Bubba Simon, Melvin Birds, Emmett Birds, Zenon Birds, Bobby Cuba, Russell Cuba, PC Cuba, Johnny Cuba, Seymour, I knew all of them. Debbie Bernard, Donnie Bernard, Joe Harvey, I knew all of them. I knew Monk, I knew Fly, I knew the Palmertons, Black Love, Bitter Dog, Palmerton, Rodney Smith, Bitter Dog, Mad Dog, yeah, I knew all of them, man. Strawberry, the Hunters, Cordy, Big Cordy, and his brothers, Ronnie. So I knew just a host of Fruit Town. That's my other family, big, and of course the Big Ducky and Dave, the Cox and their sister Jackie. Shout out to them. Shout out to Don Juan as well, man. Marty, Duryea Wiseman. Just man, just so many people over in the town, man, that I know. Did you know Dwayne McGee, Michael Woodson? Dwayne McGee and Michael Woodson. What street again? On okay. You say Dwayne McGee and Michael Woodson. I don't remember them. I remember the Smiths and the Browns. Did you know that Bo from the Fruit Town that lived on Cressy? Yeah, I know Bo. I know Momo and yeah, all them, Boule and all them. Fat Rat, Fat Rick, all them, the Bellows. I know all them. So what's up with Ducky Hood history? I don't know. I would have to, my boy from Ducky was Joe Stein. That was my guy. Danny Rue and Emma Rue. Yeah, I know they Bellows. K Street. Yeah. Oh, your grandma Angelo and Angelito mom used to work together back in the day. I remember that. Big Ange had yeah, that El Camino. Yeah, yeah. Those are the twins, y'all, from the Tana. Did you hang with any Kellys? Which Kellys? There's a lot of Kellys. I know a lot of Kellys. Oh, which Bitter Dog? Bitter Dog Bruno or Bitter Dog Wallace or Bitter Dog from Fruit Town or Bitter Dog from Bishops? Which Bitter Dog? Be specific. Salute. Right on, Lisa. I appreciate that. Is there any other Crips and Comptons who are respected like the Tanners? Of course they are. Oh, the Kelly Parks. Yeah, I know Kelly Parks. Yeah, of course I do. Oh, Bitter Dog Bruno. Yeah, I'm sure there is. I just got to get at him. But we don't talk about his half pint Bruno, Bitter Dog Bruno's brother. Half pint Bruno was a whole different mess. I ain't saying a mess like that, but yeah, he was trouble. He was definitely trouble. He gave a lot of people a lot of trouble. Half pint Bruno. Yeah, yeah. Which a lot of people don't mention him, but I'm mentioning him now. So there was Bitter Dog Bruno, Half Pint Bruno, which was Bitter Dog Bruno's brother. Half Pint Bruno used to hang in the Wimbledon Arms and Boot Hills a lot. Yep. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people get respect, man. You know what I mean? It's just different levels to the game. You know what I mean? People say ADC was super factor back in the day. They held their own. Yeah, we get them goddammits. We kept them goddammits, Lisa Jackson. Yeah, that's from the music fan from Big Face 100. The game, Big Brother was a cedar, and is he a real or yeah, I imagine he is. Why do the Kelly Parks and the Palm and Oaks not get along? That's a good question. I have no idea. I have no. I don't know why anybody don't get along. I think they all should get along. One of my favorite song to ride to when I start driving, man. There's so many, man. I started driving, man. Like, shoot, what was it, 70 something? Like, my first car I had is 75. No, 76. Yep. Let me see. Whatever happened to JB? It started on Road Street. Johnny Briscoe, that's my guy right there. Johnny Briscoe. I don't know what happened to seeing Johnny Briscoe, man. JB. Yeah, but he was a true. He was a true. What about the Landrod brother? I don't believe hearing much about them no more. Yeah, it's not many of them left. They still there, but it's not. It's not many of them. It's not really. It was never really a whole lot of them. You know. Zoom, Commodores. Yeah, I used to remember the Commodores. You was at the back in the day at the forum. Oh, cold concept. It was Commodores, LTD. Let's see, Brick, and I think Function, or was it Cameo? It was like four groups, man. It was off the chain back in the day. Yep. Not bumping Zoom, but Zoom was a good song. But how do I feel about the shit? I feel about them the same way they probably feel about me. We good, you know. Yeah, I did. I did. Gangster made us all low ride, man. We couldn't help but to low ride. That nigga had so many low riders. I used to jump in his cars and just take off, man. Whether it was the four, the tray, the seven. One time I took off in the 6-7. His pride joy. He got mad. Man, I was hitting corners. It was 6-7 rag. It was the gangster paradise. He used to just like keep that. Like the Talon, the Santana Foe, and the Gangster Paradise was his two favorite cars. Tap it in from the Midwest. What's good with you, Adrian? Yeah, Gangster. He was hot that day. But he couldn't do nothing. He had to take it. But we was like that. We was cool like that with each other. You know what I mean? Because we all was in the same house, same spot, doing the same thing. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, me, Gangster, my brother, my homie Pee Wee, my homie Don Juan, and about 26 other people. We was all co-defendants on a conspiracy. I actually did time for tax evasion and running a pharmaceutical without a license. I have my own pharmaceutical company. I just didn't have a license. Wait a minute. You really enjoyed my interview with Slick? You know, I'm gonna go back, man. I got to get back with Slick, man, because Slick's my guy, man. He's my guy, man. He's like one of my favorite. What's your view on the big homie K Mac and S Mac interview with Craig, man? With Craig Monson. Okay, let's deal with the elephant in the room. Okay, I think Kev Mac and I think S Mac, they did really good on the interview, but you got to understand, Craig Monson is a very evasive and elusive person, and he didn't really talk about much. Not the stuff that you guys would really want to know. There's some things about Craig Munson that doesn't comes out that doesn't sits well with a lot of people. Okay, so you look at him as Craig Munson, the bodybuilder, but Craig Munson has a really dark side, and I'm just gonna leave it right there because it ain't my business to put it out there. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody else will put it out there, but I think Kev Mack and S Mac did the best job they could due to the circumstances of Craig Munson being evasive and kind of like pushing the dialogue the way he wanted to go, not necessarily the way it should have went. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Yeah, I mean, Crystal. I always say, Crystal, that the game started from a group perspective, and that way, that's the only way it's going to end from a group perspective. You know, Larcel, the best Compton Crip fighter, he was one of them. He was one of them. There was many. There was many, man. You can't put them all in the same category. There was many of those guys. Yeah. I believe that alone, Banks. I believe that alone. Hey, he said it, not me. So yeah, that was just a strange interview for that guy, altogether. Where did the term biscuits come from? And I know they stay Stacey Adams in an 80s band. It's just the way the shoe shape, it was way the shoe shape, and we just called them biscuits. It was just the way the toe shape. You shine that show and have it looking so good, man. Somebody step on your biscuits, man, it was on and cracking. On and cracking. The other elephant in the room, Crip Sag called you and tried to atone for the respect. You care to speak on that? Crip Sag never called me, bro. Never called me. And if he did, I would tell you that. He never called, bro. So I know that you guys like listening to him and following him. That's cool. I ain't had no problems with that. But you notice everything he ever said about me, or guess I never respond. The reason why I never respond is because if you see two people arguing, it'll be hard for you to determine which one is the fool. So I just remain mute on it. You know what I mean? Because there's things I know, and he's my homeboy, my loved one, and don't get it twisted. I will not use the platform to take shots out at him like that. Not me. Yeah, Blondie sweated everybody, man. Blondie was straight corrupt, like Big Dev said. You gotta have to watch this one. It's like reading from a script. God damn it! We'll pull out them goddammits on y'all. Yeah, so as to SAG again, never called me. Never called me. I'm here, my line is open. I tried to call his phone and he got me blocked. So I don't know what's that all about. So that's on him though. Right on, Cleveland. Cleveland in the house. Yeah, I keep it pretty fair. I keep things fair, man. But I think that's the best way to do it, man, is just be balanced about life in general, and don't take it, what I mean? Don't take everybody too serious. You know what I mean? Because people, you never know what people is going through, what type of traumas they had in their life, and what pushes them in the areas that they are in. So I have no idea, Henny God. I have no idea. I have no idea what his deal is. I don't know. I really don't know because I haven't personally done anything to him. But here's the thing: what I will do, I call balls and strikes, bro. I call balls and strikes. That's what I do. Well, Reggie Wright Jr. was corrupt, man. I used to take him money when some of the homies would go to jail. I used to go to the back of the jail and give him money. What's going on, Marlene? I was wondering where you was at. How you doing? I used to take that dude money, man, in the back of the jail, and he'll let the homie out the back door of the Compton jail. That's how corrupt he was. I'll say that right there, because he was a corrupt cop, and I don't have nothing. I can't. When I find a corrupt cop, it is what it is. I throw their ass out there because they was paid by the taxpayer to uphold the law, to serve and protect. But when they out there uh, participating in criminal acts and doing things from a criminal perspective, I'm not covering that up, bro. It is what it is. I wish him the best, though. Yeah, I don't know, but the dad. I ain't gonna say nothing bad about the dad. I happen to like the dad. The dad was fair. It's the son that I had a total problem with. Yeah, the son. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it a band that the dad wasn't a bad person. The son, straight garbage. Yeah, she tardy. Yeah, she tardy. Look at her, man. Get on her, Henny God. Hey, but I will say, man, he looked it kind of bad, man. I saw some pictures of him. Rod Dog, Rod Dog used to hang with my homie Bad Habit Rabbit, right? And they was real tight, man. And you couldn't tell whether Rod Dog was from Santana 80. But there was a time and era where everybody kicked it in the Tanner, you know what I mean? Because the Tanner had all the money, we had all the cars, we had everything. We had everything that everybody else wanted. Yeah, he looked real bad, bro. Eyeball, what's going on, man? What do you say? If I can remember correctly, y'all said Santana was named after the band. Yes, go look at the Ultimate Santana album. Go look at the Ultimate Santana album, and you see that original writing on Turtle's hat in that 1984 documentary. Me Turtle, Primo P, Big Bus, Scrunchy, Rat, RC, Rick Carter, Gertie, and who I'm missing? Who I'm missing? Of course, Turtle and Twin. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Reggie Wright Jr. What is this? He even said he was young with a lot of power that made, and he made, yeah, he did. He made big, huge mistakes. Huge mistakes. He crossed, man, that dude crossed some dudes out, especially the Bloods really was convinced that the dude was working with us, you know what I mean? But he wasn't, you know. There was some other Compton police, you know what I mean, that Turtle kept, we kept a bag of money and a bag of dope for him, you know what I mean? They would pick that up, you know, routinely, and we never had a problem with deal. Yeah, he did used to always be with Rabbit. Yeah. Do I feel like it? You know what? I think that they so focused on what they do, they don't have no time to, you know what I mean, to do. I really, really built this channel on my own. I had to figure everything out. I had to learn it, and I'm still learning. I haven't learned everything, you know what I mean? So there's some things like how could I make Marlena and Crystal and Lisa all my what they call it with the hammer moderators. I don't know how to do that yet. I'm waiting on maybe I think I had to get like 10,000 followers to be part of the super chat. You know what I mean? So I'm waiting on that. You know what I mean? So some things I still got to learn though. But and my granddaughter is going away to school, so she can do everything. If I ask her, she'll just boop 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 and it's done. Rabbit was a fast runner. Burrell was a robbing dope dealers. Yep, all them dealers is corrupt. Yeah, you know, man, everyone. Damn you. I know everyone. Yeah, I try to, man. But I try to get along, Rich Mom, y'all. Uh oh. I think all the supporters seem to gravitate to those who we find to be genuine people. Hey, Classic Jones, you couldn't have said it no better than that, bro. Okay, I appreciate that, Hitty God. Hit me on the IG, man. Y'all know what to do. Send me the message on the IG, and we'll chop it up, man. Cause you know what, man. Everybody that's always send me messages or get at me or anything, I always answer any type of questions. No questions. I don't think no question should go unanswered. If I'm able to answer it, I will answer it. You know what I mean? Because that's why I'm here. I'm here to answer questions. I'm here to get the questions out, but also be able to provide an answer to it. And Detroit love Detroit love my content right on Detroit. Classic joint true. I wonder what Asiatic Supreme is. I really like how he was phrasing his questions. He was really good at it. Yeah. Oh, I fuck with Kev Mack. That's my boy. Yeah. But he's way in Vegas, and I'm here in Lancaster, Moreno Valley, Riverside. So you know what I mean. It just two different. I mean, not two different time zones, but two different geographical locations. So it's hard for him to be out here when I need him, and it's hard for me to, you know what I mean, to be going up there. It's not really because all the people that needs to be interviewed are basically out here. So it's just just one of those things. And then I really don't do what he do per se because I'm able to do multiple things. So my channel is a little bit structured, a little bit different from his.
But that's my guy, man. Kev Mac videos where content is king. Yeah, I tried Classic Jones, man. That's one of the things you have to be up on, man, in order to be in this arena, in order for people to enjoy it. You have to be able to provide them with the information because people want to know about these individuals. Some of these individuals are mythical. Like I just named Half Pint Bruno. You guys probably never even heard about Half Pint Bruno, but Half Pint Bruno, man, was a handful. It's definitely a handful. They called him half pint Bruno, but he was no half pint. You know. You know what? That would really be nice. You know what I mean? That meet and greet thing would really be nice. Classic Jones, keep it a band. Lisa Jackson's told you to keep it a band, homie. What's up, baby blue? What's up? Yeah, that's right. That's right, Marlena. That's right. Reggie Wright Jr. also mentioned Marvin Watkins snitching allegedly on Pat. You know what? I don't know what that is, man. Reggie Jr. snitched on the whole Grape Street. So let won't he deal with that? Let him deal with that right there. Yeah. He went to camp and the rest of them went to the prison, okay? So Primo Pete was a guy. Primo Pete, man, Turtle trusted Primo Pete so much, man. He used to give Primo all the dope and all the money and tell Primo to go hide it. And he would go hide it, man. And yeah, half pint Bruno. And whenever Turtle needed something, he'd go tell Pete, go get that and bring it back. And Pete, go do it, man. Pete was very loyal, very trustworthy. Spoke Spanish, you know, definitely him, Juju, Rab, Leonard, Weddle, different, homies, you know what I mean? When people didn't know, think we didn't know what they were saying, we actually knew what the hell they were saying. The homie Mondo speaks Spanish. He's blacker than I am, speaks fluent Spanish, and he learning from the Puerto Rican side, so he got the kind of like a proper like Spanish, not the broken Spanish that the Mexican people down in Mexico speak. Okay. Yeah, man. You know what? We grew up, man. When I first laid eyes on Tookie, man, I was playing little league baseball at Oaks Park, man. We had back then we had little league. There was Compton Central, Compton Northern, Compton Southern, Compton National, Compton Pacific, Compton man, this Compton North, Northern, just all these different Compton, all these little leagues, and man, and right to this day, bro, not one of them exists. Not one of them. They took away all the funding because they saw we was excelling in baseball in a way that they had to slow us down. And how they slow us down is they take away the program that way. Because if you look at it, we took over football, we took over basketball. If they hadn't thrown a wrench in the game for us, the baseball, we'd have taken that over too. We already Mookie Betts is probably one of the greatest baseball players in the game today. So we just excel in when it comes to sports, and athleticism and the things how we handle it. Facts. Yeah, I've been trying to wait to hear from here in Huncho too, man. That's my guy, Arthur Day, man. I've been waiting to hear from him. Because Snake had this big thing going. Snake is putting some stuff together. Him and Grasshopper and a few others. Y'all should look forward to that, man. Because Snake has a film, music, and photo. He has a company, man, where he put on big productions and do like really. He can film a whole movie, dude. Snake can. Snake has a really lovely home, and we meet Grasshopper and Grasshopper wife. We went out there and had a lovely, nice lunch. I got to chop it up with Grasshopper. Looking forward to sitting with Grasshopper again. So because Grasshopper gonna really explain that thing you guys know about the South Side. You know what I mean? When they were U.S. boys, he's gonna. Then I got Elbow. Elbow is from Compton Hydraulics. He was original Pan Ass boy when they was Pyru and US and all that stuff. So he's another one that's going, what I mean, I'm gonna shoot him out the cannon as well. I can, I mean, I don't mind putting some of them out there, but some of them I got to keep them on the low. Because I know, I mean, even though I know people might know who they are, you know what I mean? Because some of these people, these content creators, they try to go behind your back and get these individuals, but they would never, the individuals I'm talking about, they would never talk to nobody outside of me. That's just the way they operate. Because we Compton ready. And when you Compton ready, you stay Compton. That's just what it is. You stay Compton. You don't look to go outside of that. Michael's Trucking LLC. Can you talk about Michael Stone from the pocket? Michael Stone, man was a big old dude, man. He was a wreck. He was a wrecker over there, man. You know what I mean? And I know people, believe Craig Johnson. Does that ring any bells with you, Professor? I knew a Craig Brown. That was my homie, Craig Brown. Him and Jeffrey Brown. But Craig Johnson, I don't remember Craig Johnson. Yeah, but Michael Stone, man, he was the him, LaSalle, Skull, Bird, let's see, David Cole, uh, Danny Manley. Them like the dudes over there. Them was the dudes over there. Woodrat is another one, man. Another true soldier, man. Rest in peace to Woodrat. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up Mike T too, man, because Mike T need to get probably come with that 165, that real 165 block. You guys know him as Nutty Block. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they thought that. Taught me. They thought that. That's because what we had with him was just business. You know what I mean? Like it was just exchange of money. You know. Of course, man. Salty was the guy, man. But back to Reggie Wright, man. That dude was a money guy, and we you know what I mean. And we had to make those transactions based on we're going to get our homies out. You had to go through the him. Yep, right on there from the pocket. Alabama checking in. What's good with you, Alabama? Bama. Well, once again, man, Professor Melly Mail, the Hood Postman, stop by, pick up that mail, subscribe, hit the notification, click the notification bell, so when that dope content drop, it'll feel like this is the first and the 15th, man. Y'all go on and pound them likes, man, and click that bell, man. Get my likes up, get my subscription up, man. Help me get to that 10,000. So you know what I mean. That then it's really on. Once I get to that 10,000, it's on it, cracking. Hardest, let me see, slow you ever encountered. Hardest. What does that mean? What is a 6-0? Oh, now you worded it kind of phrase. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I know my guy is Peanut. My guy from over there is Peanut. That's my guy. Him and Milky Milkshake. Jackson, Mississippi in the house. Yes. You will be there soon. You will make sure of it. Okay, Marlene. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Hip hop artist, CC Safe, right? LBC. What's good with the LBC? I'm about to jump up out of here. So what's going on? Hey, Scotty, happy birthday to you, homie. Happy birthday. Hey, have E-Hole to send me a message on Instagram because I want to, sit down with you guys on the Smurf stuff, man. So y'all, man, y'all, let's take care of that, dude. What's up? What was the best one of the fights you witnessed? Wait a minute. What you say again? Let me see. What was the best one of the fights you? Killer Wayne, man. I never see nobody fight like Killer Wayne. Big tradie. I don't know, man. Compton Ready, man. I don't know about tradie, man. Much love. I don't have nothing against him, but I just don't know. I don't know what that is, dude. Check it in from Nashville, Tennessee. Thanks for show, Big Bro. Yeah, right on, Scotty. Yeah, get with E-Hole, Scotty, so we can get that in, man. I'm listening, not personally. I heard that was well respected in Compton. What was well respected in Compton? Introduce me to Tracy Mail. What Tracy? Tracy, you talking about? Let me know. You know what's neighborhood Sereniums and businessmen are from? Yeah, yeah, they was over there by track. No, they grew up. I think in the South. I think, but I know they played tennis in Tragno Park and over in the Ducky Hood. Yeah, that tradie, nah, tradie, man. I don't know. I don't know what to say about this. Yeah, we can. We can. Yeah, definitely. We definitely could do that, Scotty. That'll be simple. Gladiator School. He wasn't from the mob, but he lived over there. Yeah, he if he was from the mob, he wouldn't have locked up Rock Chisholm. Wouldn't have locked him up, you know. Oh, that Tracy, Tracy D. Oh yeah, Trey D. Okay. I think I don't know, man. I don't know what to say about that cat. I really don't. I see him, you know. I see him. That's about it. But I don't really know what his deal is, as far as, you know. Yeah, that showed you how Reggie White was, man. Reggie White wasn't really right, man. He just wasn't, man. Just wasn't right, man. Why probably having all the difficulty he had, you know. Nah, I don't know about that. I know Money Mike from 6-0. I definitely he's a good dude. Hey man, once again, my cousin, her name is Myla Rothman. She's running for city clerk out there in Carson. I got to get that out. If anybody live in Carson, check her out, man. Myla Nyla and Rahman. Myla Rothman. She's running for city clerk in the city of Carson. She's a Carsonite. She's been there all her life. Went to school, did her business there. A really really smart girl. She's my cousin. Man, I appreciate that. You guys get out there and vote for her. And you guys live in Carson. If not, if your family members live in Carson, make sure y'all pass the word. But okay, so I'm gonna get up out of here, man. So I definitely will be back Friday, man. I'll probably have Abdul on with me. I'm not for sure. We'll see what happens if he taps in. But I'm going to check it out. The KMV event. Well, thank you for giving us the time. Man, right on, Classic Jones, man. And send my regards to the man, to Kev Mack, man. Tell him content is king. Once again, remember, Joe Necky got away from Big Red on Sprint. Yeah, yeah, Big Red. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got away from Big Red. Big Red was mad. Scrunchy put Big Red, Reggie Wright on his back. The dad, the homie Scrunch. Yeah, yeah. Love and purpose from Denver. Right on, Denver. So maybe we'll talk about that another time when Scrunchy got with the police and his brother J Dog, Big J Dog. I seen Big J Dog whoop about 10, it was about 10 police on him. He threw them all off. That Scrunchy big brother, Big J Dog, Big Jonesy. Yeah, we'll talk about that another time, man. So y'all just stay tuned, man. Cynthia Nunn, what's up? You missed it, girl. Shit, I've been on here over an hour, Cynthia Nunn. Cynthia Nunn, man, that's a great lady right there. She's doing amazing things in Compton. She is a wonderful person. And you guys tap in with her. Hopefully, I get a chance to sit down with her soon. She's her daughters, all her daughters, her son. I mean, oh, definitely, Kate, Cynthia, definitely, definitely. She said, I know. Right on, Cynthia. That's the mayor of Compton. The new mayor of Compton is gonna be Cynthia Nunn. Watch what she say. Cynthia Nunn for mayor. Let's vote that. Let's put that in, y'all. Let's put that in the air, y'all. Cynthia Nunn for mayor. Mayor of Compton. And we have Slick as our city treasurer. Slick from Cabanella and Cynthia Nunn, city treasurer. But anyway, you guys be good, be safe. Most of all, be well. Continue to do what you do. And man, and tap back in with me. No, I said no. I missed the live. Yeah, you missed it. Well, tap back in with me Friday. I'll be here. Professor Bellamy on the Hood Postman. You know the vibe. We are out.